everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt.
Now, are you the kind of person who, when you go to maybe a party or when you're in a new classroom full of students you don't know, you don't feel confident? Do you feel shy? Do you think to yourself, I can't do this, I just want to run away? Or maybe this one was for me. Maybe the idea of standing up in front of a group of people and giving a speech, talking to an audience, fills you with fear and terror. Well, we have some ways for you and me to increase our confidence.
So I wonder how do you think you could increase your confidence, Mike?
Be really good at something.
Okay, well you should be confident if you're really good at something. There's no reason to not be confident.
But often in life, we have to do things even when we're not really good or when we don't think we're really good. So yeah. Are you a confident person, Matt?
I think I'm pretty confident some of the time, but then at other times, when I'm doing something scary,
something new, something you're not familiar with,
then I wish I could have more confidence.
It happens to everyone, and that's the truth. Even grown-ups, even people you think that guy or that lady, that person is so good at what they do, well, they probably have times when they don't feel confident. They don't feel sure of themselves. They're worried about failing or being embarrassed. We all feel that way at different times of our lives. So let's look at some ways to increase confidence. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
When you have to face a difficult job, what do? Do you put your hands up and say, I can't do it? Or do you face the job with confidence? Many people say the second. However, not all of them have enough confidence before they begin the job, so they do things to increase it.
All right, ways to increase confidence, ways to feel confident in certain situations. Now, before, of course, we said, well, one way to be confident is to be really good at something. Yes, that is true, but oftentimes we can't be really good at things. Well, we might even just think we're not good at things. So how can we increase our confidence? Well, to increase something is to make it go up, to get bigger, to get more. All right, in the summertime, temperatures increase. The temperature goes higher and higher. It gets hotter and hotter. Or if you study really well, then you might increase your scores at school. If you got 68 on one math test and then 88 on the next test, well done. You have increased your grade. You obviously studied well. And that could give you confidence.
And confidence is another word that we should know. And confidence is the belief that you can trust or rely on someone or something. So for example, if I have confidence in my friend, I believe that they will do what they are expected to do. However, when we talk about your confidence, my confidence, or someone has confidence, we're talking about their confidence in themselves. So their belief that they can do something, that they can complete a job, that they can do what's expected of them.
That's absolutely right. And often not something simple. Here we're talking about believing in yourself when something challenging comes along.
So let's begin our article today.
Yeah.
When you have to face a difficult job, what do you do?
All right, when you face something difficult or something challenging, like I said, to face in this case doesn't mean your face, this part of your body with your eyes and mouth and nose. No, here we're using face as a verb, and this is basically to come up against a challenge or a problem or something difficult in your life. I can face Matt by looking this way, but here we're not talking about looking at a real thing. We're talking about dealing with or handling or living through a difficult situation. We often use it to talk about things that are hard. You face a challenge, you face a difficulty, you face a big decision. So these are not simple things. They don't always happen, but at different times in your life, you will face difficulties, challenges, or problems. And of course, you have to get through them in some way. And having confidence will probably make it easier. Let's go back to the article. So when you face a challenge, do you put up your hands and say, I can't do it? Or do you face the job with confidence? That's it. Do you either face it or do you just quit and say, no, I can't do it?
That's right. Many people say the second.
Oh, okay.
However, not all of them have enough confidence before they begin the job. So they do things to increase it.
Oh.
Okay, so some people think they have confidence, but they don't have enough. So they need to do some things to help to make them believe in themselves, to believe that they can do a job. And I guess there are some ways that you can do that you can make yourself more confident.
Cool. So if you're going to go face the job, of course, you'll have all the stuff, the equipment that you might need. You can prepare yourself in that way. You can also prepare your mind before you begin the job to make it more likely you will be successful. How can you do that? We'll tell you after the break.
In their minds, they picture being successful. Next, they stand in a special way. It gives them power and makes them feel brave. Then they give themselves a pep talk.
Welcome back. We're continuing to look at our article about ways to increase confidence. So when we face a difficult job, we need to increase our confidence, and there are some ways you can do that, and we're going to find out soon what they are. In their minds, they picture being successful. So in their minds, when we say there, we mean the people facing a difficult job, and this is a way that they can gain confidence or increase confidence. So they picture being successful. Picture is a verb meaning to make an image or a picture in your mind. So to think about something and see that thing in your mind, inside your brain, using your brain to make a picture. So you picture being successful. You're seeing yourself as someone who has, is able to do things, someone who has confidence.
There you go. Picture is kind of like imagine. They imagine themselves being successful. I heard even Michael Jordan and many great basketball players, they will picture themselves doing free throws, being very successful at shooting free throws, and they find if they do this, their chances of getting the shot, of making those points goes up. Just by imagining that they're winning the game or scoring the goal or being successful in a certain challenging thing, they can become better at that challenge. So there you go. Imagination or picturing yourself being successful. It really does work. Science has proved this. Okay, here's something else you can do. So you picture yourself being amazing and being successful. You imagine yourself winning in the end. What else can you do? Next, it says they stand in a special way. It gives them power and makes them feel brave. So how you stand, and I imagine it looks something like this. You have your hands on your hips, Your legs are spread. I think I've even heard this described as the Superman stance.
Yes.
So imagine Superman standing there at the end of the movie after he saves the world. It's true, the way you stand can make you feel more confident. And if you stand in a big, brave, heroic way, maybe you will be big, brave, and heroic too. You'll certainly look cool.
Maybe even better if you take a towel and wrap it around your neck, and then waving behind you.
Take that off before you go to the test.
Or to the job interview,
or
whatever you're doing. Probably,
to the basketball court. But yes, making yourself look and feel like a superhero might be one thing. And of course, how they stand is part of the reason superheroes look so great and brave. To stand is basically just to be up on two legs. You're not walking, but you're not sitting or lying down. You're just standing. So imagine you're waiting for a bus, or standing in line at the store waiting to pay. You're not walking in circles or jumping up and down. Well, that's strange if you do. So most people just don't move while being not in a chair. That's to stand. Yes.
And standing in this way can make people feel brave. So, as you mentioned, standing like a superhero. Superheroes are very brave, and this is an adjective meaning ready to face danger. Ready to face danger or pain. So, not being afraid of these things, not being afraid when there is a very dangerous situation, or just being ready for those dangerous situations. So you might say that the brave fireman saved a child from the building.
Yes, firefighters are often brave. They go into dangerous places to help other people, and we salute them for that. Okay, so you can imagine yourself or picture yourself being successful. Stand like a superhero, and then as you're doing that, give yourself, it says then, they give themselves a pep talk. Yes, you can actually sort of be your own coach, your own fan, your own supporter, and use positive words and tell yourself those words. And that, my friends, is what a pep talk is. You can do it. I believe in you. Go out there and kick their butt.
So you want to give it pep. So pep means encouragement,
energy,
or confidence, or energy. And this word actually comes from pepper.
Oh, really?
Yes, so the original word was pepper. So you add pepper, you add some spice to something, is a way to add encouragement. And if you give a pep talk, it's a talk to give people confidence or encouragement to make them feel braver or ready to do something.
Exactly. Imagine that scene in the movie where the coach tells the basketball team that's losing that they're going to go out in the second half and they're going to win the game. That kind of thing. Say that to yourself. Use positive words. Don't say, I'm worried, I can't, I'm going to fail. No, you're going to be awesome. You will succeed. You're the best. And you look like a superhero and everybody loves you. I like this idea. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today, but we're going to be back tomorrow, and I know you guys will be there with us because we believe in you, and you're awesome. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
When you have to face a difficult job, what do? Do you put your hands up and say, I can't do it? Or do you face the job with confidence? Many people say the second. However, not all of them have enough confidence before they begin the job, so they do things to increase it. In their minds, they picture being successful. Next, they stand in a special way. It gives them power and makes them feel brave. Then they give themselves a pep talk.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 face 动词面对面临。Doris has to face her fears of speaking in public. Doris 必须面对她对于公开演讲的恐惧。下一个单字 picture 动词想象。Can you picture your life in 5 years? 你能想象自己5年后的生活吗？下一个单字 stand 动词站立，它的三态是 stand, stood, stood。If I stand for a long time, my legs start to feel sore. 如果我站太久，我的腿会开始酸痛。最后一个单字 brave， brave 形容词，勇敢的，无畏的。Larry is a brave soldier. Larry 是一个勇敢的士兵。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 not all of 加名词，并不是所有的，就是部分否定的用法。注意 not 的位置。我们来看看这个例句。Not all of my cousins live in Taiwan. 我的表亲们并非全都住在台湾。接下来我们来看看动名词 VING 的用法。动名词片语视为单数名词，可当作句子的主词、受词或者是补语。我们来看看这些例句。先来看看主词的例句。Camping is one of my hobbies. 露营是我的嗜好之一。我们再来看看当作受词的例句。Kids enjoy playing on the beach. 孩子们喜欢在沙滩上玩耍。最后我们来看看当作补语的例句。My favorite sport is swimming. 我最喜欢的运动是游泳。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, 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 it's KiWi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. Say, Kiki, if I were a tourist coming to Taiwan and I wanted to say, excuse me, can I use the bathroom? How would I say that?
不好意思，请问我可以借用一下这个厕所吗？
Okay. But I think it's important for us to practice Chinese to English translating.
That's right. So today, let's practice some English translation.
Let's go.
很多台湾的学生呢，当人家问他们说 How's your day? They only know how to say I'm fine, thank you. 有很多要表达的方式可能就有限啊。那今天我们的这个中翻英的这个 topic 就是 How's your day? Okay, so please pick one， 然后帮我们翻成英文。今天真的是令人愉快的一天。
Today I'm having a very happy day.
Today is such a lovely day.
Very good.
Very good. Today is such a lovely day.
我今天过得很顺利。
I'm doing great.
I was well today.
I have a good day.
Had a good day.
I enjoy my day a lot.
Okay, yeah, very good.
Today is amazing.
Today is amazing, or today went smoothly, or I had a great day.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. 那我们今天学到什么呢？
Today's translations, we learned how to express ourselves better when somebody asks us how our day went. The first phrase, today was such an awesome day. You can also say, I had a joyful day. The second sentence, today was a good day for me. You can also say, my day went smoothly. I hope today you guys learned more phrases so you can express yourself better. KiWi later!